All right, guys. So this is another video on the weekly analysis of Nasdaq. But today, I'm also going to take a look at one of the Indian stock indices, which is Sensex. So let's start with TQQQ, which is one of the ETFs of Nasdaq. So TQQQ today fell 3.15%, and since around 10 days, it has been like pretty sideways. I mean, if you look right here, it was 64.58, and today it's just 63.42. So there's not much gap, and the highest point was 67.48, and the lowest point was 61.68. So there is like a range of 10%, but still it's not going anywhere. But right now, it looks like it's going to go down because if you see, I'm just going to remove this trend line real quick. Yeah. So if you see this, this is the first time that TQQQ closed below its 10 period EMA, right? Like right here. It didn't close below it. It actually took the support of all these three EMAs, the 10 day, the 20 day, and the 50 day, and it went back up. But today, specifically today, it closed below it. So that's a sign of a downtrend. If you look at the MACD, it's also pulling down. So it's about to go red. It's currently the green is pulling down, and it looks like it's about to go red. But another thing that shows that it's going to go up is the support level. 2 days ago, it made a support of 62.75. Today, it made a low of 62.74. So gap of 1 cent. That's it. That seems to be like a really strong support, which could probably pull it back up. So, I mean, it's two or three against one. More indicators are showing that it will go down than the indicators that are showing it will go up. But in some scenarios, it happens to be like both things happen at the same time. So what happens is that it might open higher, like around the 64 level, and then it might go down. So both of the things happen. Um, but yeah, that's what I mean. So right now, looking at the support and the resistance, this is a pretty strong support right here. This support line is pretty strong support, and this is also this level right here on the 68 level. It's a pretty strong resistance also. If it goes up from here, it's going to definitely take a stop at 68.21, in my opinion. Because right here it made a top around 68, and right here the high was 70, and this time it was also 67.48. So around that level. So right now it looks like it's going to go down. That's what I believe, and this support is really strong. So if it touches this, in my opinion, it will like definitely take a jump if it touches it. So it made a triple bottom right here, and if it goes back down here, it's going to like definitely, in my opinion, go back up. And then the resistance would be this, which is 62. This is also a pretty strong resistance right now. I mean support right now, as I said in the last video. Whenever a stock breaks out its resistance, that resistance afterwards becomes a support. So that was it for our TQQQ analysis. Meaning, in conclusion, it's basically the next week I expect it to go down, probably around to this level, like this support right here, which is 58. So a drop of around like 8%. That's a lot. So now let's look at Sensex. Sensex on Friday, meaning today, had a rise of 1,921 points or 5.32%. And it broke above all of its EMAs. It broke above the two strong resistance levels. So I'm going to draw it real quick. So it broke above it and it closed above that resistance level, right? So I think there was like a news about the tax rates or something. So that made it shoot up really high. And I wanted to use this as an example of how strong a trend line support can be. So let's take a look. There was a support made right here around the 37,000 level. Then a support was made right here at the 36,100 level, and now it made a support at 35,987. So as I said in the trend lines video, we need two bottoms to make the third one. So we got these two ones. We got these two. So now we know that this is going to be the third one, right? So I guess you could also consider this as a bottom because it was really close to it. But let's just take these three for now. So the day before, meaning on Thursday, it was down 0.29%, and according to the trend line, it was a strong support, right? And the next day, the market rises 2,000 points. So I just wanted to use this as an example of how strong trend lines are. You have seen in other videos too, like in the TQQQ analysis, you have seen how strong trend lines can be. When TQQQ touched a long-term trend line, it rose. So trend lines are a really good indicator to use. So yeah, I think that is it for today. Just wanted to show you how strong trend lines are for this. So see you in the next video.